traditionally, we know that the food crop farmer, he produces vegetables, produces fruit, the carbohydrate sources like sweet potatoes and yams and edibles, those things. And the more successful farmer, he tends to specialize probably within 3 to 4 crop groups because of the complex interactions, that is the movement between the biotic, that is the living things, and the abiotic, the non-living things. He has to think between those, work with those to produce, so therefore he cannot spread himself too thinly. You would have to stay within 3 or 4 crops. But being a food crop farmer is a very rich and enterprising experience. I remember talking to a farmer once, and he was telling me that he was able to make $75,000 off just one crop of melons. And imagine yourself doing 3 or 4 crops of melons in a year. You can imagine the money that can be had from being a food crop farmer. And onions is something that springs to mind. When they plant onions and they get a good crop, the rewards are tremendous. So you can make money from being a food crop farmer. And there are different types of food crop farmers. You can have people growing in soilless cultures, that is, without the use of soil, hydroponics, using just water and nutrients and producing crops. You can have organic situations where you grow crops without the use of harmful pesticides and fertilizers. You can have intensive systems where you have small acreages and great plant densities. That is, you have to plant lots of plants in that area to get maximum returns. Or you can have a situation where it is extensive, large acreages where on this type of scenario you have everything being done mechanically. The plowing, the cultivation, the planting of seeds, the spraying, the weeding, and even the harvesting. So it is wide and varied with endless potential being a food crop farmer. I want to look at the animal nutritionist. And the animal nutritionist is the expert charged with the responsibility of increasing the efficiency of a process by determining the best use of inputs to achieve the maximum outputs. That is, he's got to see how much of a product he can put in so as to get the best output. And it is not really straightforward as it might seem, but he has got to take plant material and other material and combine them in such a way so as to be able to feed the animals to get good output. Work in animal nutrition is conducted both in the lab, so you have to be able to do lab work, and on the farmyard. Now, the chemistry of the food material, its digestibility, and the formulation, those are just a few of the numerous investigations that the animal nutritionist has to undertake in the lab. But then the actual feeding trials, feed conversion ratios, feed formulations, and the manner of presenting the feed is what he would do in the farmyard. So it is a function where he has to toggle between the laboratory and the farmyard.